Hi, how are you? Very, very happy to have you. Okay, my name is Dr Ayo Olu-Ayoola. I'm your millionaire mentor, and I hope you're one of those people who fulfilled their tasks yesterday. And yes, because I'm beginning to get some very interesting feedback. Okay, so if you've not responded to any of my mails, there was one yesterday, and then there was one today, as you were. So it's fine for you to respond. Feedback is very, very good. Okay. Yesterday, I talked about the restless law of the 100. Okay, and I explained how that is the basis, the guarantee of everything that we're going to be doing for these 180 days. All right, and I reckon that this may turn out to be your most intense, longest program. And there's nothing that makes me happier. There's nothing that will make me happier than when you achieve those success, financial and otherwise. And to this effect, I am definitely going to be giving you my all. I am not going to hold back on anything. I'm not going to hold back on anything. This will be for you everything that you've not had to this moment or to this point in time. We are literally about to change the world. I'm telling you, we're literally about to change the world, and I'm excited. Okay, so back in the university, I always fantasize about representing UI in a competitive sport. So it's not, I couldn't run, I couldn't play soccer at that level. What I even studied, can't even. Anyways, somehow I settled for judo because there was a classmate who was doing judo because his own father had won gold medal for UI in judo, and so his father pushes son pushes friend. So here I am, the friend. Oh yeah, let's go and learn judo. Guess what I learned, or guess what they started teaching us when we got there? First set of training. Did you imagine how to falling? Okay, judo is a fight of contact, the contact fight. In boxing and kickboxing, you can throw punches and kicks and run away all over the place. No, judo, you have to hold yourself. You have to throw yourself on the ground and then pin yourself in such a way that the person says, oh, okay, I can't get up again, that kind of thing. So, the first thing they tried to teach us was how to fall. Turns out that this is quite logical. If you think about it. Excellence in judo is excellence in falling. That is, knowing how to fall in judo is like 80% of the whole idea of judo, because if you fall wrongly, you may not even be alive to say the story or to tell the story. So you don't want to be that person who falls wrongly. So the first thing they teach you is how to fall. All right. So there was front roll break fall, front break fall, back break fall, side break fall. You can Google these things. It was really interesting. How do you say, oh yeah, fall? You just call side break fall, you fall on your side. Back break fall, you fall on your back. Front break fall, you fall on your front and you get up. Front roll break fall, you fall on your front, you roll, and then you get up and they cut down for you. And that's all we were doing. It's interesting because when I think about it, anyways, I ran away. I thought I'm not doing competitive sport again. I don't worry. I will represent you in life outside there. So everybody, I went to UI. I'm representing UI right now, okay? All right. So that's part of my promise that I promised to UI, that I was going to represent them. So, look at what I'm doing. I'm your millionaire mentor, and I went to UI, so I'm representing UI. Okay, that's fine. So I ran away. I ran away because, falling is not easy. Falling is not easy. So, but this is it. This is it. When I said the restless law of 100, and I said something about 100, and I said something about 100. You see, the essence of giving you the foundation I gave yesterday is because I wanted you to have a guarantee that you will succeed on this program, that you make a lot of money, that your life will change. One of the things that drives most people crazy is the fact that it's difficult for them to believe, difficult for them to see that their lives can change. Because, if you are 25 years old and your life has not changed in 25 years, imagine somebody telling you that your life will change before you are 26. It's difficult to believe. All right. So I want to speak to yesterday. I want to further speak directly about yesterday because I need you to get the guarantee. I need guarantee to seep deep into you. Now, if I tell you that you need so much to become so much, and all your options is just so much, it means that I'm telling you that your chances of doing so, of becoming so much is slim. Imagine if you have to be a bricklayer and then be an electrician and then be a teacher and then be a senator and then be an architect and then be an accountant and then be a doctor before you are somebody in your life. Imagine that. All right. And that means I just mentioned about 6 or 7 professions. Of course, there are 100 of professions, but I look some out to you. Okay. Now, I want to explain to you that what I am asking you to do, or what I will be asking from you, is basically one thing. Okay. Because to be honest with you, it just takes one thing to change a person's life. One person, or one project, or one gig, or one job, or one relationship, or one opportunity, or one platform, or one particular exposure, or one video. It could even be one article, it could be one picture, it could be just one graphic design. It could be one cover, it could be one painting, it could be one drawing, it could be one reply, it could be one post, it could be one comment, it could be, it's just one thing. It's always just going to be one particular thing. It's not going to be 2. And your capacity to do a lot is relevant, which means that no matter what you do, I am not expecting a result from everything that you do. I'm expecting result from just one thing. I am trying to explain to you that you just need one thing. Now, what are the odds that if you apply the restless law of the 100, what are the odds that you will not find your one thing? Or what are the odds that that one thing will not find you? What are the odds? Because this is why some people have the scarcity mindset. Some people think that before they have money, somebody has to lose money. They think it's a zero-sum thing. Like all the money in this world is 100. So if I have 1, that means 99 is somewhere else. The moment I have 2, that means it's only 98 that is remaining somewhere. Or, okay, somebody already has 98. Oh, okay, that means everybody else has to share 2. No, that's not how it works. So imagine that, just take a moment. Imagine all that you need in your life. Imagine all that you desire. Imagine all that you want. You want to live in Dubai, you want to live in USA, you want to move to Canada, you want to buy fancy cars, you want to build fancy houses, you want to marry a beautiful wife, you want to have a very rich husband, you want to be known, you want to be popular, you want to, whatever it is. I'm telling you that you just need one thing. One is always going to be one thing. You are going to move from one thing to another one thing, then to another one thing. It's always going to be one thing at every particular time. The difference here, the whole concept here is that it is not just one thing for you, it's also one thing for everybody. But some people will never find that one thing, or that one person, or that one relationship, or that one comment. Some people will never find their one thing, and therefore they're going to remain broke and poor all their life. Whereas some people will find. Some people find their one thing faster than some people find their own one thing. All right? I want to show you and help you find your own one thing. It could be a person. I've already listed the possibilities of whatever it could be, but it's just going to be one. One moment. One moment. One, say, coincidence. One orchestration. One link. One exposure. Just one thing. The goal is to make sure that you find it. All right? So, this is the whole essence of how I am able to further guarantee you that you will succeed. That this program will work for you. Because you just need one thing. I tweeted. Okay, so if you're not following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. All right, I tweeted this morning. Well, this morning will be different for you depending on when you're watching this video. But okay. So I tweeted and I was trying to tell people that by the end of 2023, I wanted to have a millionaire party. Okay, not necessarily because, of course, millionaire party because these people who will be at the party would have made millions when you're talking naira. All right, but it's most essentially because I want to be in the forum of people who I am sure will hit their $1 million mark in the following year. All right. So I was saying that I want two people. I want to have people who will have made 21 $21,000 within the space of 12 months. $21,000 is not big money. I mean, yeah, it may sound big to you right now. I hope that by the end of this program, you made it so it's not feeling or looking big to you. Okay, it's something that your mind can grasp and take possession of, as it were. So, $21,000 actually means, for example, being able to find one person who will pay you $2,000 every month, or one thing that an aggregate of people or a person will pay $2,000 for every month. That's all. I mean, that's all. So if you made $2,000 every month, by 12 months, you've made $24,000. You're coming to the party. So whatever it is, I mean, if you can convert what $2,000 means to you in your country's currency, all right. But you get what I'm trying to say, because you think sometimes that it has to be a lot. It has to be a lot of people. It has to be a lot of things, before you get to be the one who makes $2,000 every month. $2,000 every month is not big money. It's good money. I mean, I'm going to teach you how that can literally change your life. Okay, really, that's what this is about. I mean, we have not even got to the point where I start to teach about money management, how to make money, how to protect the money, and how to multiply the money. Okay, and then also how to give the money away. Okay, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to even hear that. Hey, so I'm still going to give money away. Yes, you're going to give money away. Yes, you're going to have a lot of it. You're going to have a lot, so you can give away. I mean, that's fine. So just know that. Okay, so it's just one person. So one of the ways that you're going to do this is that you're going to start to write your affirmations. Now, you know that the chances that you will succeed is much higher than you ever reckon it to be, because you thought that you need many things before your life changes. Now, I have established to you that you just need one thing. You just need one thing. You just need one person. You just need one event. It's always just going to be one thing. Trust me. Of course, there will not be several one things, but it's always going to be one. It's not going to be two or three. All right. So now you can start to write your affirmation. Okay. Affirmations are reminders to yourself and the demands on the universe to serve you. Okay. And they work in proportion to the size of your conviction. It works in proportion to how deeply convinced you are, so the source of your conviction. That's why I took my time to explain that in this world, there are over 7 billion people. There are more than 1 trillion opportunities. And if you divide 1 billion by trillion, I mean, it means that there's minimum of per time, there's minimum of 1,000 opportunities per person. So what are the odds that you will not be able to find one opportunity, because that's all you need, from 1,000 opportunities that are looking for you? All right. So it is this conviction that I want you to write your affirmation. Okay, that's your first task. All right. For example, bearing in mind that your resistance will break any jinx and that you only need just one thing. You can now see why you can say that you're excited today and then nothing can stop you. Imagine that for an affirmation. I am excited today. Nothing can stop me. When you say something like that, you now know why you're excited. You're excited because you know that when you put out your effort today, the chances that you are going to succeed is 1,000 to 1. It's not 1 to 1,000. No, your chance of succeeding is 1,000 to 1. Forget what you see or don't see. That's a fact. All right. And then when you say nothing can stop you, you understand that there's no jinx. There's no jinx where you begin to apply yourself, and there's nothing that can. If something does not kill you, like dead, whether brain dead or dead, if something does not make you brain dead or dead, that thing has failed. That thing has failed. I'm telling you. So the fact that you're alive and watching this is the only proof that you need that nothing can stop you. Imagine what it took you finally to be here. I mean, not everybody's watching this video, right? So imagine. So the universe must have found that information across to you somehow that got you to this point where I am talking to you. So what does that tell you? Nothing can stop you. It is not looking like anything can stop you. The only person that can stop you is you. And if you even want to stop yourself, you will not even be in this program. So because if you're in this program, that means that you are ready to go all the way. So nothing is even going to stop you. You are even about to stop yourself. Okay, so your first task is to begin to write out your affirmation. Something that you say to yourself every day. I am not going to write it for you. I've written affirmations for people severally, but I found out that what is important for me to teach is to give is the information that births the conviction, the understanding and the knowledge that births the conviction with which a person can pen down what a person will say to remind himself and to align his realities as they should be, to place demand on the universe so that the universe can do according to how the universe is supposed to do. Okay, so this is the reason why you must begin to write your affirmation. All right. So, however, if you are able to find me on WhatsApp and you're able to share information with me in case you want me to say something, that's pretty much fine. Okay, and you can send a reply to the mail that you received today with your affirmation. Say, okay, so I put this. What do I think? I'll reply as much as I can, and if I cannot reply, I'll read as many as I can. But if I cannot reply your mail, I'll reply in subsequent videos. Of course, I won't mention your name, but by the time I talk and speak, you already know that I'm giving you reply to what you were asking about. And trust me, I'm going to be having sessions and series of different sessions with series of different people on this program. So stay tuned. Your own session definitely will come. Okay, and then in those sessions, they're live sessions, so we can interact and talk, and I can answer questions that you may or may not have asked me in the mails. Okay, all right. So that's your first task. Now the second task is pretty much important. Now, before I go to your second task, there was a task I gave you yesterday, and the task is about physical exercise. Physical exercise is a statutory is a statutory daily task. All right, it is a statutory daily task. You know another thing that is a statutory daily task. Another that is a statutory daily task is documentation. You must either write something today or post something. Documentation. All right. Anything that is not documented is lost. Anything that is not documented cannot be retrieved. Anything that is not documented cannot be proven. Anything that is not documented cannot be scaled up. Okay, so you must post or tweet or write, and things like that. It's even better when you publish. Publishing is maybe you put it out there and other people can see it, like in a format that you can't just wake up and change anyhow. That's what you call publishing. All right, publishing means that you have removed it from being able to be changed or edited or manipulated. Okay, that's the meaning of publishing a thing. Okay, so when you post on Twitter, a tweet is some set of thought that is published. All right, so people can always reference it and make do with it as they please or as they should, as you wish. So that is that about those two statutory tasks. They will happen every day, and I will remind you every day. So if you have not, you should remember to do your exercise today. So if you exercise your upper body yesterday, move to your trunk today. That's when you do sit-ups, planks, and stuff like that. Okay, I mean, you can always Google all of those. There are many options, apps that teaches you to do stuff. Some of them you pay, some of them are free. You can register in a gym. I mean, there are several ways, but the point is you must do it, okay? And then, of course, tomorrow, you can now go to your legs. So, I mean, for guys, you may want to build your labs and stuff like that. So, as we go, I will explain why these things are important, all right? I will explain why they're important, but just trust me. So, you have to do those two things. Those are statutory daily tasks, okay? All right, so the second special task for today is that you now need to create an expression table. Expression table are like your wings. Like, imagine a butterfly, all right? The wing is how a butterfly flies. It is how it is seen. It is how it is identified. It's also how it is distinguished. Okay, that's how a species is distinguished. So take your expression table as though they were your wings. Imagine that you are a butterfly. Take it as your wings, all right? So expression tables will include things like ways to show the world who you are, ways to put out your thoughts into the world, ways to put out your work into the world, ways to let the world see you. Okay, so tweets are items that you can put on your expression table, books, sessions like Google Space and Twitter Space, Google Meet sessions like a Clubhouse, sessions, Then there are podcasts, there are posts, you know what posts, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts. It could be painting or drawing, it could be covers, like, if you're a musician, and you make a drum cover, a violin cover, a voice cover of a particular popular song or something like that. Gigs, works that you get to do, shows. There are different types of shows. Some people have exercise. Some people organize mountain hiking in Abuja. Some people organize back to school shows in Lagos. People just organize. Those are expressions. Articles and blogs can be expressions of thoughts. Vlogs, that's video. Video blogging. Designs, whether it's a cloth, whether it's a sketch of a design, whether it's a graphics design, whether it's whatever design, whether it's a building design, whatever it is, design. Okay, those are expressions. Public contributions, doing something public. I mean, you could buy 20 baskets today and then go share it to bus drivers in your metropolis where the bus parks, and you say, okay, I just bought 20 baskets. You see the chairman of the NURTW, for example, you speak to him and then you share. I think those are expressions. All right, so that's an example of public contribution. And then, of course, now projects. Okay, so personal project, this project, that project that you bidded for, that you won, project that you're undergoing for yourself, project that you're doing for somebody else. Projects, either because you're a project coordinator or you're a project manager, because you're whatever it is, projects. All right, it could even be I mean, you know, projects, I mean, there are no limits to what projects can be, all right? So these are your expression, these are possible items that can be on your expression tables. What you put on your expression table, how you create your expression table, depends on who you are and what you do, all right? For example, I am most of this year going to be a millionaire mentor, which really means that I am going to be making money, and then I'm going to be showing people how to make money. So it means that I and some people, you, will be making money, all right? And that's what I'm doing now. So naturally, my own expression table looks like this. I have to have a minimum of 100 books, 100 tweets, 100 LinkedIn posts, 100 Instagram posts about wealth creation and mentorship in 2023. Okay, so tweets, books, LinkedIn, Instagram, those posts, those are the items on my own expression table. That's how I'm going to be expressing myself in the coming days, in the coming months. Okay, so you want to fill your expression tables. Okay, so you must get a notepad and write my 2023 expression tables. All right, so don't worry, don't worry. It does not matter whether you can tie them to money yet or not. Okay, don't worry. What matters now is that you find those expressions of yours. In the coming days, I will be helping you to curate them and to show you or help you link them to money for you. Okay, so don't worry. So don't worry about whether so how does this make me money? No. Find items of your expression and fill the tables. Okay, so create the table. Write as many as you can. Okay, in the order of how easily they come to you. Okay, and then also in the order of how desirable they are to you. So some that come easily to you may not be the most desirable, okay, all right, because the ones that are even most difficult are the ones that give the biggest satisfaction. So you have to balance it. So include as many as you can, all right. In one of the sessions, definitely I'll be reviewing the expression tables, so you want to have those, all right. Yeah, exactly. So that's very, very important. Okay, now so that I can give you a taste of what tomorrow will look like, all right. I'm explain to you your tasks. So you have 4 tasks, 2 statutory, and then you have 2 other ones that just came for today. That's your affirmation and then your expression tables. Now, tomorrow, to give you a taste of what happens tomorrow, you see, when you have all of this, it is just one thing out of all of this that will change everything for you. It's just one, all right? It's just one. And tomorrow, I'm tagging the race to 100, okay? Tomorrow, I'm tagging the race to 100. I'm going to be explaining to you how to race to 100. I want it just for you. I remember Dr Ayo Olu-Ayoola. I love you. Like really, really love you, and I'm rooting for you big time. You're going to do well on my watch. I'm telling you, you're going to do amazingly well, right? So peace, y'all. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.